Hello YouTube, my name is Ahmad. In this video I'm gonna teach you guys how to shade smoothly with a ballpoint pen. Let's just jump right into the video. So the basics of shading is actually creating illusions of shadow, so it'll make your drawings it looks like it had a curves in a three-dimensional way like this. So it looks like a photograph or like this. So the first thing you wanna know, it is the basic things of all shading is actually the hatching, cross hatching. What is that? Let me show you. So what hatching and cross hatching is, it's actually you draw parallel lines next to each other like this. And if you want to make it darker, you can just draw the lines closer to each other like this. Or you can cross hatching. What is that? It is actually just drawing the lines in different directions like this. And that's it. That's why they call it cross hatching, because it is the lines are crossing each other in different directions. Okay, in this case, if you want to have a smooth shading, what you want to do is you just decrease the pressure of the pen as low as possible. Okay, you just use as less pressure as you can. So you want to shade like this. Make sure you just use as less pressure as you can. And if you want to increase the depth of the shading, you can just layering it gradually to increase the depth of the shading. Okay, like this. Or you can just do cross hatching. You just draw the lines in different directions like this. And slowly increases the pressure if it necessary. You don't have to increase it if it's not necessary, like this. You're just doing this technique over and over again, just layering it down over and over again, and that's it. So the idea here is just to do those basic hatching, cross hatching stuff with as less pressure as you can. And if you want to make it darker, you just slowly, gradually increase the pressure, or you can just layering it down until it gets dark enough, and that's it. But of course, I'm not gonna leave you with that. Okay, I'm probably gonna give you some tips on how to do that. But the tips that I'm gonna give you guys actually just gonna revolve around getting as less pressure as you can with your ballpoint. Okay, so let's go to the first tip. Okay, so the first tip is actually to draw in an angle. What do I mean by that? Let me show you. So what do I mean by drawing in an angle? It is you don't want your pen go straight up to your paper like this. Instead, you want to do something like this. So you want your surface of your paper and your pen make some, I suggest you to make a about 45-degree angle like this. Okay, so not like this but like this. Okay, and you want to start to swing it. Why? Because, and the second tip is actually to keep the lines as short as possible. Why? Let me show you. So you wanna draw the line as short as possible. Okay, like this. Why? Because when you draw the line short, it automatically allows you to put up less force than you would if you draw with longer lines like this. Okay, you can see how it turns out. You want to do it with a small strokes like this, and you continue it wherever you want. You can go right here, just wherever you want, because the lines are short. And that's it. You just build it up until it gets dark enough. Like this. Why? Because when you put your pen up like this, yeah, the pressure of your pen is directly goes to the paper. Okay, so it'll make the line bolder like this. Even if you use less pressure, even if you use small pressure, the line will just being bold like this. But if you create an angle with it, you can make the line a lot smoother. Okay. So the third tip is actually you move your fingers when you're drawing. You don't want to move your palm like this, or worse, you don't want to move your arms. Absolutely not. Okay, what you want to do is you move your fingers like this when you're drawing, like when you're fingering a girl. And again, why? Because it allows you to use less pressure than if you move your palm when you're drawing. And let's go to the tip number 4. It is actually to clean the tip of your pen after you're shading, or once in a while when shading. It looks like it is a very simple tips. It is unimportant. It is, yeah, something like that. But it is actually one of the most important tips that I'm gonna give you, because actually after you shading for a while like this, I'm gonna just scratch my paper. You're gonna have a excess of ink in the tip of your pen. So what you want to do is you clean that excess of ink, because if you do not, you're gonna have a mark, like a black mark of ink. That excess ink is going to ruin your drawings. Okay, like this or this or this. That's what happens when you don't clean the tip of your pen. And I suggest you guys to clean the tip of your pen once in 5 minutes while you're drawing. Okay, like after you're shading for 5 minutes, clean the tip of your pen, and then you just start shading again. And the last but not least, the fifth tip that is gonna increase your shading dramatically is actually to like and subscribe to this channel, of course. No, I'm just kidding. And that's it, guys. That's all I can teach you with my 13 years experience of drawing. And thank you. And get the fuck out of here.